Hey, this is Rob Goebel, aka Archery Rob. This is my intro for preparing all of your wild game, from butchering all the way through to making snack sticks, ground jerky, and anything else. Well, today my VacMaster Pro 350 that they stopped making, they don't have any parts anymore, and the sealer bar stopped working. Oh, you look at that. Took it all apart here and found out there was a disconnect and there was no continuity on the sealer bar. Well, now I gotta figure out if I can fix that or not, because I can't buy a part. They don't make them. So I'm working on repairing the vacuum sealer. Got the Teflon tape peeled back. And then zooming in here, I've got the heat element bent over a piece of wire and soldered. And then the tab that it was crimped into, I drilled the hole through, wrapped the wire through, and I'm going to solder that and see if this holds. That's actually mechanical. This right here and both right here are both actually mechanical attachments. It's crimped on it like. Alright, so all I got is a slight bump here. I think maybe the Teflon tape might need to get replaced. And so now we're going to see if it actually works, since I got a helper to hold the phone. And there, it's sealed. Okay, so I was vacuum sealing, and the tube that comes off of that solenoid right there, you can't see it to the front, to the port right there, came loose. But then I was having trouble, couldn't establish a seal, or couldn't get pressure, and this tube right here had come off, didn't even know it. So now it looks like it's working absolutely good again, but a little disappointed with VacMaster. This thing failing, that thing breaking, they don't have any parts. But I know these aren't around anymore and they're discontinued, but if you need to fix one, this tube, it comes from here, is kind of a caulk one, runs back down to that solenoid. Don't get this thing wet or full of water, because it'll fry that solenoid. I've done that before. And the other one was the two tubes that come off of here that measure the air pressure to tell you what that digital gauge is that does the sealing. That was where my leak was. That popped off over here, because if you haven't taken one of these apart yet, you have to take off the screws off the back here to take this off. There we go, I used 2 hands. And then you gotta take these 6 screws out, and that allows the black bay underneath of there. And then there's 2 screws on the front cover right here that you gotta take off, and you gotta take the screws out of here to take this off, to get that off out of the way. And then there's 3 bolts for the sealer bar, and then there's 2 bolts here, 2 here, and another 2 here that takes off the whole front assembly so it can all pull out. And I'm not doing it right now. The thing is absolutely, I don't know if you can tell to work on, but it's back together and it's working. All I gotta do, I got a little bit of a raised spot right here, and my tape is a little loose, so I probably need to order some tape and replace the tape, but it's working now. Now I got it back here working, and the VacMaster sucks.